Just make sure that the...
You don't...
Hello, I'm your host, Jared Kendall, and welcome to Tech Talk with Mr. Jeffery Collins. Last week we talked about text marketing and computer data backup. This week we'll be discussing digital phone service as well as social media. Now, the way you can contact us is through the live chat window, which is on your right hand side of your computer, and you have to log in. And you also can get in touch with us at 870-879-0784. And if you have any questions after the show, please use that number. Or you can contact us at techtalkforum@gmail.com.
Almost forgot.
Almost forgot. Welcome, Mr. Collins.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Been missing this. Missing you guys. We're looking forward to sharing some more great information about what we got this week. We got social media and digital phone service. We've talked about that in the past, but I thought we would go back and address that again because it's such a great service and it will benefit so many businesses out there.
Right.
People. Go ahead.
Well, let's go ahead and get down to business with this social media. I know you have some interesting facts about social media, so I'll let you start with, I guess, one of the
top one.
The top one.
The top one. Everybody knows about Facebook, right?
Right.
Facebook. It has over 1.5 billion monthly active users. That's amazing.
Wow.
1.5 billion worldwide. That means Chinese, Russians, Europeans, Africans, everybody's using Facebook.
Isn't that something?
Yep. And it says mobile is Facebook's cash cow. 1.31 monthly active mobile users. So people, 1.31 monthly, no, it said 1.31 monthly active mobile users. So basically, you have everybody that's accessing Facebook. Most of them are using it through their cell phone.
Ooh.
So you can access them wherever they are because they got their phone with them 24/7.
Right, and I know people won't leave home without their cell phones.
That's right.
I know people that'll turn around on their way to work and go back and get their cell phone. It's like now you can't live without a cell phone. You know, I can remember a time when there wasn't no such thing as cell phones.
You know,
you had to stop there.
But that's amazing. Another fact: mobile ad revenue. Their mobile ad revenue makes up 76% of all ad revenue. They earned $2.9 billion in the second quarter of this year. $2.9 billion, almost $3 billion in just mobile ad revenue. You can see why businesses are getting on board with Facebook.
And
because you're reaching all those people, potential 1.5 billion users out there.
And my thing is about social media is it's a great tool in the aspect of business. You know, most people, we just use it to keep family in the midst of what's going on inside our family, as well as, you know, things that may be concerning to you or just things that you find funny.
Yes.
You know, I know a lot of times I use it because I love comedy and I love to laugh, so that's one of my things, you know, as well as business.
Yes.
You know, I think it's a great tool, and I know that most people in the media field, I know KATV has just linked on into Facebook. And I think Channel 4 is also linked in, and so they have a live broadcast feed that you can sign into as well.
Okay. So the second, can you guess what the second most used social media services?
I would think Snapchat. I mean, it's one that, you know, it's one of the it's up and coming, so I just I know a lot of kids are using it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
It's actually Instagram.
Instagram. Well, yeah.
300 million active users, and they basically base their service on video. They just started 15-second videos. I didn't know that.
Wow.
15-second
Okay.
videos now, but it was centered mainly around pictures. You send pictures to your
Right,
family and
right,
friends.
right.
That was its main thing. It says many brands are participating through use of hashtags and posting pictures consumers can relate to. So businesses are using it from that aspect.
Yeah.
And its most followed brand is what? What do you think? Nike, the shoe manufacturer.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I know Nike got old money. Nike been around for a long time.
Michael Jordan made him a whole lot of money.
Oh yeah, I remember when I was a kid, I just had to have my pair of
right.
Nikes.
Absolutely.
And now, Jordan and all these basketball players
Yep.
got shoes now. It's unreal.
That's right. Absolutely.
I remember reading in one article they said that Michael Jordan was worth 10% of the U.S. economy, and I was thinking to myself, 10% of the U.S. economy. I was like, can you really round that number out?
No,
that's a
you can't.
lot of
A lot
money.
A lot of money. Can you guess what the third most popular social media service is?
Pinterest.
Nope.
Hmm.
Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah. Twitter is.
Oh
They
yeah.
have 289 million active users, and it's more of a blogging social site, and it limits its posts to only 140 characters, so it's almost like texting, basically. It says it has the largest penetration in the U.S., but it's spreading slowly and steadily, and there are 9,100 tweets happen every second of the day.
Wow. I know a lot of the football players and basketball players use it, but I didn't think it was quite that big.
That's right, it's very big. The last one I'm going to mention which it's actually, I said that Instagram was the second most, but actually it's LinkedIn.
Okay.
LinkedIn has over 380 million users worldwide, and it's basically the Facebook for business owners, for entrepreneurs.
Right. Because I know I'm on
LinkedIn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I think one of the things as you get into a lot of these social media things, be careful of predators.
Yes.
One of the things our kids, they get on social media and they're just there to have fun, but you have to monitor what's going on, because what happens is somebody's on the other end and you don't know if they're another kid just chatting, or are they trying to lure your kid
into doing something,
into doing something that they shouldn't be doing.
Amen.
There's always movies and shows talking about it, 2020, things of that nature.
Yes.
And that's a good avenue for anybody to watch, because it keeps you informed of what's going on in this social media thing. Social media can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
And with everything, you have to have temperance.
That's right. Absolutely.
Okay, and so next is digital phone service. I know I'm a big fan of this one.
Yes.
So,
a few years ago, my company partnered with various digital phone service carriers, and we've been providing this. It's been a big benefit to our customers from the aspect of saving money on their phone system, as well as offering more enhanced features at a lower cost even.
Yeah.
So basically, digital phone service is phone service through the internet, internet-based phone service. So basically, now you connect a phone to the internet like you would a computer. And what does that do for you? Basically, you could take your phone, business phone, anywhere with you. I could take my phone to my house, plug it up to the internet. It's going to ring as though I'm sitting here at the office. They know no difference. The customer doesn't know any difference.
Now that's one of those great things, because I know a lot of people, they do business at different companies and stuff, or they have to go different places, and that phone is real vital.
Absolutely.
And I know the features on this phone is
Yes.
outrageous. I can't begin to tell you all, and I
Yes.
know you.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna discuss.
absolutely. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. We have talk about the first one is mobile apps. Basically, your cell phone now becomes an extension of your business phone service. So now, not only I could have this app on my cell phone, and if my office phone rings, it would also ring my cell phone. So wherever I am, I could be out working, doing
Right.
some other activity outside the office, and it's going to ring this phone through the app. Now that
Okay.
I pick up through the app, they don't again. They think I'm still at the office.
Yeah.
But I'm out working, and I can talk with them, confer with them, or let it go to voicemail, and then call them back from the app. And what the app will do is send a caller ID for my office phone number. So they'll get the phone number for the office, not the cell phone number.
Okay. So it's like having
you
two
sep-
phones in
two
one.
phones in one, basically, with the app.
Wow.
You also get e-fax, electronic faxing. You don't need a fax machine anymore. So you save money on a fax line and all the paper and the ink you need.
Right, right. And I know that can run you into money.
Absolutely.
Especially with some of these newer printers and stuff. It's targeted to suck your money dry.
Absolutely.
You know, I remember my first printer. It had one cartridge. I think no, two cartridges, and now printers can get up to 6 cartridges.
Yes.
So I mean, it's one of those things that you have. That's a great tool, and I know one of my favorite things is the fact that you can text.
Absolutely. You can text through the phone service as well and receive text messages. We're set up right now. You can text to 870-879-0784 for any questions you may have, and I'll pick it up right here on my cell phone through the app, through the mobile app.
And that to me is so awesome.
Yes.
You know, we look at this digital age, and it's becoming limitless to what
Yes.
the internet is doing. I remember I was looking at TV about 2 days ago, and they were talking about how Verizon, or one of the companies, is getting ready to release 5G.
Okay, yes.
And I thought to myself, 5G. And they said that you could download a 4K movie in like 30 seconds with the 5.
Wow.
And
Yes.
I thought to myself, that is a big file, to download.
Yeah,
And so
absolutely.
then you get into the thing of, okay, I could download this movie,
Yes.
but then at doing that at that speed,
Yes.
know that they could download a virus just as fast.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's amazing to think that even overseas, though, they have higher speeds than we have.
Yeah.
Because of our regulations going through the
Right.
FCC, it takes a while for it to hit us.
Yeah.
But over in Japan, I'm sure they may have already
Oh,
had that.
oh
and
yeah,
exceeded
oh
that.
yeah.
Or some European, Germany, those type of countries. Yeah, but it's coming here. It's slowly coming, but it's coming, and you can see how your movies now. You watching
Right.
them on your cell phone.
Yeah, because
That's coming. I mean, not to get off base with this, but go
right,
ahead.
right. And one of the other features I remember you were talking about, and I'll let
Phone.
you, with the phone,
Mhm.
is the fact that, again, like I said, you can text, and it was.
So you can also text all your customers. You can send out a text blast to
That's
them, too.
what it was.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The text
Tell
blast.
them about any deals you may have and so
Yeah.
forth. Mm-hmm.
Now, could you elaborate on how that works on the text blast?
Basically, the text blast, you would enter all your clients into a database through the phone system. It has a portal that you can utilize. You enter all their information, their phone number, cell numbers in there.
Right.
And basically, you type in a text message and you hit send, and it's going to send it to all those customers in that database, in your database.
Wow.
So if you had 1,000 customers, it's going to send it to all 1,000 customers will get that text message instantaneously at the same time, and they're going to read that message. Percentages are 97% of the people that when they get a text message, they're going to read it.
Right, right.
It's not like email.
Right, and I know me, I'm real bad about not looking at my email anymore. I depend on text messages.
That's right.
And I think that's the up and coming thing. I think email is one of those things is
Slow.
pretty much like some of the other social medias that were out at one point in time, and people have forgotten about them, and I'm not going to name names, but it goes to show you how progress is moving forward and moving fast.
Absolutely.
I know that every time I look at a piece of equipment, and I remember when cell phones were the big block phones.
Yes.
And I know you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
As well as,
very costly too for those
yeah,
phones.
very costly.
$1,000 for
right.
a phone.
And
it's amazing.
Then it went to a smaller phone,
Yes.
and now, all of it was analog, and now it's digital.
All digital.
And you can also play games on your phone,
Yes.
which is incredible because of the graphics now and the chips that run them, and they still can keep that phone small, and that's amazing.
Yeah.
Even the laptops are getting thinner and smaller.
That's right.
They're like wafer thin
That's
now,
right. Absolutely.
and I think that's amazing how technology has pushed us.
Yes.
From even the video, I remember seeing a commercial about one of the new phones that's out, where the young men, they're filming a video in 4K, and the young man sitting in a wheelchair, and he started posting the video that he had done. It was like shooting a mini movie, and it was still at 4K quality.
Wow.
And I thought to myself,
amazing.
now this is awesome for a phone.
Yes.
But to get back to our subject at hand, with this digital phone service, is there anything else that you can like to bring to the
there's
table
also you get an auto attendant with it as well. And what's an auto attendant? Basically, you've called businesses before, and you get a message saying press 1 for tech support, 3 for customer service, 4 for sales. You get that with this. That's all built in. That's all comes with it. That's another feature that comes with the digital phone service.
Okay.
For one, small fee. It's all inclusive. All of these features that I'm telling you about. So the auto attendant is great. You could be a business of one person, and it makes it appear that as though you have a larger company. It gives you a larger presence.
And that's the one thing you have to look at. Your professionalism when you start even an upcoming business, or you're trying to get your business off the ground. These kind of services are the kind of services that will help you. And when other companies look at you, it makes them want to deal with you because they understand the professionalism that you have with this new phone service. And when you add that extra something that they may not even have yet, or they may have it, but it may not be as elaborate as you set it up, because they're still working with regular phones and old means, whereas you're at the cutting edge of things. And I just think it makes, your business shine that much more. Many people, they look at social media and even the digital phone service, for the few that I know out there that do have it. I think UAPB has a digital phone service, and I think they can watch their games on that phone, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, we have also video conferencing with our service as well.
Okay.
We can do video conferencing, where basically you can see, you have a meeting.
Right.
You have, let's say, an office in London, England.
Yeah.
And one in Japan or wherever. You could all link together and see one another and talk to one another, discuss issues, Yeah. And during that meeting, and actually see one another. So it's great. It's a great service.
Now that's the thing that's really awesome to me, to be able to video chat on a home phone, well, a business phone.
Yes.
And it makes your business more, I guess, it shows the friendliness of your business when I can interact with you and see you. Most of the time we relate things to the faces that we see, the business to the face that we see. And as you see that face, you become more familiar with the person. Yeah. And I think that when you get into a business, if people can see your face, then automatically they go to their mind and they're like, okay, I know this person, not personally, but I've seen them,
You better relate with
and I can relate to you more so than what I could if you're just a person on the phone that I've never seen before. And so when it comes time to having to engage your customers, this is one of the tools that would be very beneficial to you. I know there are many companies out there that have tried to, I guess, conference with other companies, but the video technology wasn't there. And so one company may have had it, but the other one wasn't there yet.
Yes.
And it makes people look, in the business world, people, they try to find anything, I think, to discredit you.
Another.
Yeah, and make you feel like you're not there yet.
Yes.
And so then they want to cheapen your service when you know you're giving top-notch service.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So it's a great service, and as I said before, there's great savings with it. I have a prospect now. They're looking at saving about $5,000 to $6,000 a month on their phone bill.
Ooh, can somebody say vacation? Wow, $5,000.
$5,000 to $6,000. They were paying $12,000 a month. One of our local, organizations. Yeah.
And that's another thing as far as cost. The phone and the service for this is significantly lower than you would think.
With the other providers.
Yeah, with the other providers.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time we try to find the cheapest out that we can, and sometimes cheapest isn't always better.
Right. That's right.
But when you can find a good service that is definitely easier on your pockets, I should say, that's one of the companies that you want to get with.
Absolutely.
Because the internet, I don't foresee it going down at any point in time. I don't think the internet has gone down since it's been up. So I know my home phone, they always go out. I just thank God I got a cell phone.
Yeah, that's right. But from time to time, the internet may go out on you. Another advantage to this service too. That's a question you get a lot of. Okay. What happens if my internet goes out? Or the power goes out? I lost my phone service.
Right.
No, you don't. You have the mobile app now.
Okay.
You will never miss a call because it's going to go to your mobile app. Although
you'll still stay connected.
Still stay connected.
Wow.
Miss the customer's call. Absolutely.
Now that's what I love. Always staying connected.
Yes.
Because I know most of the times, you just never know. No matter where you're at, things do happen.
Yes.
And sometimes, lights may go out at your home or whatever the case, or, different things may happen. There's always construction going on.
Yes.
And this will be one of those things to where no matter if construction was going on or whatever the case, you still got a backup phone, which is your cell phone.
Absolutely.
And you can stay connected with whoever you need to be connected with.
That's right.
So you have the voice conferencing as well as video.
Video conferencing, yeah. And of course you get voicemail as well. You get voicemail. And you also will have a portal where you can go in and track who called you, who you called, how many minutes you were on the phone call. You can actually listen in on, say you had let's say I'm trying to think of the customer support business, a call in where people can call in and get customer support. Okay. If you want to listen in on how your reps are providing support to the customers, you could actually do that through this service too. You could actually record phone calls also with this service. There's just so many features with this. It's amazing.
Now this would be great for those small businesses, those mom and pop diners and stuff where you have to leave and your employees are left there and they're on your phone.
Where you working? Yeah. I know.
So that's a way to track them. Most of the time, you're thinking that, well, nobody's watching me.
Yeah.
And actually they are. So
that's right.
I think this phone is a very awesome tool.
Yes, it is.
As well as a very good marketing tool as well.
Yeah.
because like you said, you can do text blasts
Yes.
and keep people in
Yeah.
the midst of all your sales and
Special deals.
yeah, and special deals
That's
as
right.
well.
That's right.
Most of the time we think that we don't need these kind of services when we get our businesses started, but nowadays it's a necessity to
Yes.
have, this kind of tool at your hand, because who can better represent yourself than you?
Yes.
And if you're representing yourself, if you can answer phone calls immediately, people, they take notice to that.
Yeah.
Or if they can be rerouted or transferred to another phone
Yes.
and still get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
These are the things that's going to make your company more marketable, more positive feedback,
Yes.
because people, their time is very precious.
Absolutely.
I know, even for you, I know you're always out in the field as well as in the office.
Yeah.
So I know when you're
Yeah.
way away,
Yeah. I can
you're
stay in
still,
touch with
yeah, you can still stay in touch with your customers.
That's right.
And that's one of the things I can say, that Mr. Collins, he is always, available pretty much 95% of the time. I won't say 100 because he has a family,
You gotta
but
sleep sometimes.
yeah. But I just think that if you invest in this kind of device as well
Yeah.
as service,
Absolutely.
you can really, really reap the benefits of it.
Absolutely.
You
And
know-
we're looking for salespeople. If you're good at sales, if you want to make some, tremendous commissions, contact us, 870-879-0784. We'll talk to you about setting you up as a sales agent for our business.
Wow. So not only do you get a chance to watch our show, but you can become a part of it as far as
Absolutely.
being one of the reps for
Absolutely.
the digital phone service.
We're even paying referrals too. If you're not a salesperson, but if you can just refer us to someone, we'll give you a referral fee as well.
Wow. Easy money. I mean, most of us, we like to talk anyway. So what better way to
Yes.
talk and make money?
That's right.
That is so awesome. Now with this, another thing I want to go back to is the text marketing.
Yeah.
I know a lot of churches are using it now
Yes, they are.
as far as sending out blasts to
Yes.
their congregation.
Yeah.
So that might be one of the things, if you're a church and you want to get off into this, you can cut your phone bill down and make yourself readily available
Yeah.
to your flock as far as what's going on in your church.
Yeah.
Because we know that most of the time we have to work, we have jobs, and that's just a part of life. And you can still stay on top of what's going on in your church, even though you may not have been able to attend that service that Sunday. You can just go and look at your phone, and most of the time your pastor, he can send you a blast out that early that morning or that Saturday.
Yeah.
And you can keep that on your phone. Most time, I know my wife, she keeps texts on her phone probably about a year. I know she's gonna get me for that one, but I love you to death. But
Do we have any questions? We've got
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of questions that we
Yeah.
have.
so if you
Got a
have
few
any
minutes-
questions,
few minutes left.
please, like I said, text us on the right side of the box.
on YouTube,
And
they can
on
also text
YouTube,
us.
and you can also text us at 879-0784.
And it's area code 870.
Right.
Again, 879-0784. Let me see. Let me check my little
Yeah.
app again here.
And
If anybody's
at any
texting.
point in time that you may have questions after the show,
Yes.
please feel free to call the store at 870-879-0784, or you can email us at techtalkforum@gmail.com, and we'll get back with you as soon as we can. We always want to hear your questions, your comments, or if you have a suggestion for a show. There's some things that you may want to know about your computer, some things you may want to know about your cell phone, even the digital phone service, and other services we provide as far as virus protection,
Yes.
home security, things of that nature.
Absolutely.
So we're always interested in hearing what you have to say. And with that being said, I think
I'm not
you
kidding.
want to reiterate on
Oh yeah.
the
We have a special deal going on. We're gonna run it through to our next show, which will be
on the
2 weeks
22nd,
from-
October
22nd.
22nd.
You will be able to bring in your computer. We'll clean it up for you for half the price. And that's a great deal. Half the price. You're looking at about $35. We'll clean it up for you, get all those viruses and malware off your system, speed your system up. It'll be running just like you when you first bought it.
Okay.
So bring that by, like I said, through October 22nd,
Okay.
and we'll honor that $35 fee and clean your system up for you. And we also, when you come in, you have a chance to win this power play device. And this is a great device. It'll allow you to provide power to your cell phone or to your tablet or iPad. Well,
Okay.
yeah, if you need an adapter on
Right.
here. But you'll be able to keep those powered up for up to 8 hours. And also, it has a little speaker on here too, and has a
Okay.
Bluetooth speaker system where
Okay.
you could link your phone to it and play music and hear it, louder than you can get on your cell phone.
Right, right. And that's one of the things, especially when you're out at the park,
Yeah.
you can have something to
Hook this
kind
up.
of,
That's
yeah.
right. So,
So-
great device.
So that's pretty much our show. Today we talked about digital phone service as well as social media. And next week, well, in 2 weeks,
Yes.
sorry, on October 22nd, we'll be back. And we're going to just wait and see if you'll have any response to what you want to know about.
Absolutely.
So please log in or call us
or email.
or email us
Yes.
and let us know what topics would you like to hear about.
Absolutely.
But we'll definitely be back on the 22nd.
Thanks, you guys, for
Yeah.
watching again.
Thank you. This is Mr. Jeffery Collins with Tech Talk, and I'm your host, Jared Kendall. And that concludes another broadcast. Thank you so much.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. Great. You left me hanging.